Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I have one of my favorite bag pieces in general. We have backpacks today. So I have 3 different types of Chanel backpacks. So today we're going to be talking about the Urban Spirit backpack, the Gabrielle backpack, and the Business Affinity backpack. So let's just get started. This one is the Business Affinity backpack. So if you guys don't know this, there is a bag that's like the Business Infinity bag. I'll put a picture of it right here. That's very popular. I think it is really cute. I don't personally need to have that bag. I would much rather have it in like their backpack version. So I'm actually really happy I got this. So this bag is made with black caviar leather, so it's the grain leather if you guys don't know, and then it is made with the champagne gold hardware as well. So this is what the front of the bag looks like. This is what the back of the bag looks like. There is a Mona Lisa pocket right here. I can actually hold a phone if you wanted to fit it there, and it has the straps right over here, and then the straps do come down here, so if you do want to adjust it, you totally can adjust it as well. Not by a lot, but you can adjust it a little bit to make it maybe a little looser, a little tighter. And then obviously it has the chain right over here, and then it is the CC turn lock to get inside of it. And then it is a drawstring backpack. I don't know if you guys can see that with the camera, but it does say Chanel right over here, which is really cute. So the Business Infinity backpack does come with like the little clip right here, so if you want to clip something, you totally can do that. There's one zipper pocket in the back right over here, and then obviously I have my card of authenticity, and then it's literally just this one pocket right here, and then the entire inside of the bag is actually lined with leather. So some backpacks, like for example the Gabrielle, is actually lined with fabric, so this entire backpack is grain leather, which is really nice. There are no feet on the bottom as well, and then obviously the front pocket actually holds a lot. Like it's actually pretty big. It's like the size of a freaking wallet. So sorry, so if you want to go like this, like it fits a lot. Like if you want to see the width of this, it's like this. Oh, and then last thing, like a really cute little detail. My favorite thing actually about the Business Infinity bag is actually the hardware on this. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's actually a little circle right here, and inside the circle it does say Chanel Paris on it. And then I also actually really like the details of the zipper. One of the zippers says Chanel, and then the other zipper has the quilting on it. I flipped it over so you guys can see that. Just those little details I think are super cute. And then I've also seen this backpack in white, which is actually super cute. I saw like this one girl wearing it at the mall one time. I was like, oh my god, I feel like I like the white one more. So yeah, so that is the general overview of the Business Infinity backpack. Alrighty, so the next backpack I have is the Gabrielle backpack. This one is the larger size. They do have a smaller size that honestly I would actually prefer the smaller size in terms of aesthetic. I think the smaller size is really cute. I saw the gray one in a small and I thought it was adorable. So this is what the front looks like. It's like that aged calf skin is gonna be what the Gabrielle backpack is made out of, like this. And it does have like the hard bottom. Do you hear that? So the hard bottom. And then obviously it has the ruthenium hardware. So the Gabrielle backpack, or even just the Gabrielle bag in general, it is known to have the 2 different types of hardware. So there's the gold one and then the ruthenium hardware. So yeah. And then the inside is not leather lined, it is just fabric, so it's actually red on the inside like this. And then there is one little pocket. It's not a zip pocket, it's like you can probably fit what, like maybe like a card holder size right there. You guys can see that. And then yeah, it's just your typical like drawstring backpack like this. And then obviously the bottom does have no feet or anything like that. You can kind of see like if there's like scratches or anything like that. But yeah, so this is the Gabrielle backpack. Alrighty, and then the last backpack I have is the mini Urban Spirit backpack. So this is what the front looks like. And then I believe this is actually lambskin. See, I honestly don't know. I want to say this is lambskin, but then I'm like, maybe it's calfskin. But I feel like with how soft this is, I'm pretty sure this is lambskin. It has your typical CC turn lock, and it's just like this. Has the 4 crumpets right here. Then it has the drawstring, and then I actually do have a smorga in mine, as you can see, but there is just one zipper pocket in the back on the inside, just like probably about like this deep. And then this is what the back looks like, and just like the Business Infinity backpack, you can adjust it on the bottom like this. And then another cute really detail is that these little like moving like rectangle metal thing as kind of like the belt buckle hook, it actually does say Chanel on one of the sides of this like rectangle cube, which is I think is a super cute detail. Like I said, it has the Mona Lisa pocket on the back, and then yeah, and then the straps are just like this. So yeah, this one's actually my favorite one out of the 3. Alrighty, so let's just talk about price point really quick. So first off, let me just clarify if you guys didn't know this, the Urban Spirit backpack and the Business Affinity backpack are actually seasonal backpacks. So these ones are not available all the time. They are available in different colors, but if you go into the Chanel boutique store, they might not always have these ones. So I got all of these actually as birthday presents. Well, 2 of them were birthday presents, and one of them is actually my mom's, but she gave it to me. Like, she never uses it, so she told me I could have it, and I was just like, okay. So anyways, the Business Affinity backpack, at least the 2019 price, I don't know about right now, because again, it is seasonal. Usually the seasonal bags don't really get that big of a price increase. It's really just the classic bags that have like the huge jumps. But the Business Affinity backpack is $4,700. Again, that is the 2019 price. The next one is the Urban Spirit backpack. Again, this is seasonal as well, and then the retail price for this bag is $3,900. So, and I actually do want to add the larger size to my collection eventually. I definitely want that in either like a gray or definitely maybe even like a chevron style for like the quilting of the leather. But yeah, I know the bigger size is like $4,600, $4,700. So it is like a pretty big jump, but it is a lot bigger. I feel like it'd be more similar to kind of like the Business Infinity, but just the style is a little bit different. And then we all know how much I like backpacks, so I definitely want to get the bigger size of this one. And then last but not least, so I couldn't actually find the exact price, but if I did maybe find it while I was editing this, I'm gonna put the price here. But the smaller one does retail for $3,600, so I'm gonna assume, since this one is a lot larger, for sure at least $4,100. And then if I were to get another Gabrielle backpack, I would definitely want to get the smaller size in either like the like dark gray color, or I either want the hobo bag of the Gabrielle hobo bag in probably the beige color. I don't know, the beige and black combination I think is just so cute. And then the day that I actually went into the Chanel boutique, I was wearing this bag when I bought like my new like light Tiffany blue bag. And then my amazing SA, and if you haven't seen that video, I'll just link it somewhere up here, but I met a super lovely SA there. He's gonna be my new SA. He's like my favorite Chanel SA that I've ever encountered. He actually told me, he straight up was like, you shouldn't wear this bag. And I was like, why, do you not like Gabrielle? And he was just like, no. He's like, so many people want that bag. He's like, I feel like they might steal it from you. And then he told me that the black Gabrielle backpack is super popular. Like, everybody wants it, and like they just never get it in stock. And I was asking him about it, and I was like, really? I was like, you would think like the black one they would just always have. And he says, no, like the stock is so limited in the US for the black Gabrielle backpack, because he's from France. He was telling me, he says in Europe they have it, but in America for some reason it's a very limited stock. So I was like, oh wow, like it makes me feel a little bit special. But I thought that was really funny too. Alrighty, so let me just do some pros and cons of each of them, since we were just talking about the Gabrielle. So the pro of the Gabrielle is definitely the space. Like, you can fit so much in here, and I mean so much in here. I love that there's actually like two-toned hardwares. I remember when the Gabrielle backpack first came out, some people didn't like the two-toned hardware. Some people didn't really like, you know, like the aged calf skin. And this was released in the spring of 2017, and I got this in the summer. So when my mom first got this backpack for me, she said she was watching YouTube videos about how people styled it, because essentially you can style this, I think, like 5 to 7 different ways. You can turn this into a shoulder bag if you'd like. Let me show you, because the metals on this, or the straps on this, like can adjust fairly well. So the first way is the backpack. You can hold it, okay, well I'm not doing it very well right now, but you can hold it like as a shoulder bag. I would just maybe look it up, but yeah, you can wear the Gabrielle backpack a lot of different ways, so it is very versatile. I actually like, because it's made with the aged calf skin, I don't have to really think about things. Like, you know, with lambskin, you kind of, some people feel you have to baby lambskin more, and even calf skin too, but lambskin especially. Whereas because this is aged, I don't really have to worry about it. I just love like how neutral it is, like the fact that it's cool tone, but it also has the gold, so it's warm. So I feel like this does match with a lot. Oh, and then actually another pro for the Gabrielle backpacks in general, the small or the largest, I love that these actually come in so many different styles. Like, you can get a Gabrielle backpack with tweed. Like, with tweed, they have this blue one, a pink one, like multicolored ones. Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. And they come in so many different colors. Like, every season they have a really new one. I think they had the like pastel tweed one time that was amazing, right? Maybe it's just me, I've been really into tweed lately. I don't know what's come up come over me, but I'm obsessed with tweed now. But yeah, so I really like that the Gabrielle backpack, as opposed to all the other ones, I feel like this one comes in the most styles and colors. And then the Business Affinity, I feel like, is a lot more rare. It's definitely like extremely seasonal, the Business Affinity. I feel like it doesn't come in that many colors, at least I've seen. I feel like I've only seen it like white and black, of course. I feel like I've seen it in like a red and maybe like one pastel color, but I feel like the Gabrielle backpacks really come in a lot of different colors, which is really nice. But I do have a couple cons about this Gabrielle backpack. The one major con that I have are the chains. So I love the color of the chains, the aesthetic of the chains, everything. However, so I normally just wear this as a backpack, to be honest, but what's really annoying about this is, let's say like when you lock it like this, right? Like everything is even, it's fine, but then the moment you open it, and then if you sling it on, like this side starts pulling. So when you pull on one side, obviously it's gonna make this side longer and this side shorter. So then when you're putting the backpack back on, it's uneven, and then you keep having to adjust it. Like it's very annoying, like being honest. Like the backpack is really cute, so you can't tell, but right now this side is like super long and then this side is super short, and that does get pretty annoying when you're using it day to day, like you're out and about and now your backpack is like lopsided from the back. And the other thing, it's not a big con, but I do wish, because this is like hard on the bottom, but I'm pretty sure this is like leather, right? Like at least the outer exterior is leather. So I wish that they did put feet on here, just like little metal feet on it, just so it could kind of like stay stationary, just because like I feel like this could get like scratched and dirty like pretty easily. But I guess to each their own. Like if you want to just like be extra careful with it, that's fine, but that's probably the only thing that like I don't like about it, is definitely the chain and the fact that this doesn't have feet. But other than that, like this is so easy to use, because you literally just pop it open and you can just grab whatever you want, and it's just like super convenient. So yeah. Alrighty, so the next bag I have is my Urban Spirit backpack. So this one is my favorite in terms of aesthetic. This is actually the backpack that I really got into, like before like the Palm Springs Mini or anything. Like the designer backpack that I wanted was this, like, and I was searching and scouring for it. I actually initially wanted the larger size, and I just never wanted to settle. Like anytime I saw the Urban Spirit backpack, there was always like one thing wrong with it. Either like it was the wrong color, or like the hardware was like they had black with ruthenium hardware, and like I didn't want that. Because this is so mini, you can actually wear this as kind of like an evening bag, as like what is this called, like, okay, we'll just say like a top handle bag. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. So like you can just hold it like this, because it's so small it doesn't look like that weird. And then yeah, it's basically just a mini version of the bigger one. I do eventually, like I said before, I want to get a bigger size of this, just because I love this backpack so much. I don't know, just the aesthetic of it, it's like so classic. So everything, the pro of it is just, honestly, I don't know if this counts as a real pro, but it's just, it's beautiful, right? Like it's so beautiful. But I do have a couple cons. Okay, so with this backpack being like the leather that it is, the Urban Spirit backpack is actually known to start to crease down here, like just with gravity. Especially people that display it sitting up, it's gonna start creasing more and more. This is why I actually got a Smorga specifically for it, so that it wouldn't crease as much, because it has like something to kind of hold its shape. But it is creasing a little bit. I don't know if you guys can see that like little line right here, but it is starting to crease. So these bags are actually known to start to crease right here, is my only thing, like the big one and the small one. So that's my only con, is that I do kind of have to baby it a little bit. Like I don't want it to get scratched or anything like that. But other than that, like I love this backpack so much. Oh, I guess another like little con will just be, for example, the Gabrielle, like you can get in and out of it pretty easily. Like the chains are very, I don't want to say flexible, but it's very like easy to get in and out of this. Whereas the Business Affinity one, this hole, obviously it is a smaller bag, so like that, you have to take that into account too. But this hole is very little. Like at least I think it's really little. So yeah, that's my other only little con, but like that's not a big deal at all. Then the last backpack I have is the Business Affinity backpack. So pros of this, the size, I love the aesthetic. Like you can fit so much in here. Genuinely, I actually feel like you can fit more in here than you can fit in here, only because this one actually has a front pocket as well. I feel like this one is way more secure than the Gabrielle, because the Gabrielle is just like a bucket bag, literally, right? Whereas this one at least has the flap covering it, so this one does have a little bit more protection in it. Yeah, like I don't really have to baby this bag at all. I would probably say the only little con would just be the weight of this bag. I actually feel like yeah, out of all three of my backpacks, this one is definitely the heaviest. Yeah, it's pretty weighty. So then when you start to put things in it, it does get pretty weighty. And because like the straps are so thin, I wouldn't say it digs into my arms that much, but maybe because like I don't really carry that much stuff, but it does get, it just gets heavy, like, is what I'm gonna say. But other than that, like, the pros for this, I definitely feel like this is more casual. At least I think this is more casual. I feel like the Urban Spirit and then the Gabrielle kind of can do both. It can be casual or you can dress it up, whereas I don't know, I feel like this Business Infinity backpack, just the style of it, it just looks very like daytime-esque. I'm sure you can wear any bag you want, day or night, but do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like this one is a little bit more daytime, whereas the other two, I feel like you can dress it up or you can dress it down, like for dinner. I feel like this would also be a really great travel backpack too, not just because of the caviar leather, so it's very like durable and you don't really have to baby the bag, but also because it has the front zipper pocket so you can put stuff in here, which is really nice. Yeah, and just the sheer size of it would be really good. I've seen on like purse forums that a lot of people actually like to use this as like their travel backpack, or even like a baby backpack kind of, where you just put like some diapers and stuff in here, just because this is pretty big. Like, this fits a lot. It fits a lot. Alrighty, so if I had to pick one out of the three, my personal, like, obviously you guys know, it would definitely be the Urban Spirit, but that's just because I love the aesthetics of the bag so much, like the design, the quilting, everything about it, like the lambskin, like it's so soft, it's so nice. They also have it in chevron, like they have it in different colors, different designs, so that's really nice about that. But I think in terms of practicality, I would actually go with the Business Infinity, just because it has that front pocket so you can fit a lot in there and it is a lot more secure. So if you're thinking more along the lines of practicality, what can hold a lot, what's more safer, I would definitely go with the Business Infinity, because like I said, it has a flap, it has a front pocket, like it just, it's such a great backpack. Like this is a backpack, right? Whereas like the other two are backpacks, but they're more just kind of, you know, bags for show, if that makes sense. Like the Urban Spirit is really cute, it's really nice, but this is made more for style, less for practicality. Does that make sense? And then as always, I'm gonna insert some mod shots right now. Alrighty guys, so we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. I tried to make this review a little bit quicker because I know some of my comparisons are pretty long. And then let me know in the comments down below if you guys like longer reviews or if you guys like shorter ones, because I try to like go back and forth. I'm trying to like see, because I just like to talk a lot about details and stuff, but maybe some people aren't really interested in that. But like always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps support my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.